So what we want to do is we want to identify the limiting reactant and the theoretical yield in grams of hydrogen chloride for each pair of reactants. Okay, here's basically what I mean. This is an equation, right? Step one, before we even start this problem, we got to balance this thing. How would you balance this? I'm going to go through that with you slowly. Well, let's put a 1 here. Let's balance out everything else. If I put a 1 there, then there needs to be a 3 here because the chlorine is 3. And the P's are good, right? So how many hydrogens do we have on this side? And how many hydrogens do we need? I know it's not balanced. I'm trying to balance it right now. Put a 3 by the H2O. I love it. Okay, so check this out. If we put in 1 phosphorus trichloride plus 3 H2Os, it will give us 1 hydrogen phosphate, or actually that's maybe phosphoric acid, plus hydrochloric acid. 3 hydrochloric acids. Alright? Now, here's what the problem is asking. If I gave you 3 moles of phosphorus trichloride, and I gave you 3 moles of water, how much hydrochloric acid are you going to get? Well, the way that you answered this kind of problem is just like what we did with the s'mores example. The amount of hydrochloric acid you'll get is basically the amount that one of them will produce, and you'll probably have leftovers of the other. You know what I mean? Like, one of them will limit how much you can actually make in the end. Now the question is it the water or is it the phosphorus trichloride, the PeCl3? And the only way to figure that out is to actually experiment on both of them. So what you kind of do is this. You kind of test out the phosphorus trichloride first, and you say, let's assume we have more than enough water to make this reaction happen. And then you figure out how much you'll get of hydrochloric acid. And then you do the calculation again, but then you say, let's look at the water, and we assume that we have more than enough phosphorus trichloride to make the reaction happen. Then you see how much it will yield. Whichever one is the smallest, that is how much you'll get in the end, because the other one is just an excess. Does that make sense to you? I kind of highlighted to you how the problem will work before I even started it. Light bulb. Alright, and I just watched Despicable Me, so that's kind of what I was thinking. Alright, so check this out. I'm going to show you how to do it. And it's not going to be that bad.